Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you guys able to hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh my goodness. So there's a couple things that are happening right now. Luigi Mangione, and I might have to just kind of shift gears and talk about Luigi Mangione for this video. Because I had some other topics, but I'm like, at this point, everything that's happening, and there's more developments to what is going on. I think we're just gonna switch to Mr. Luigi. Now, y'all need to give me a second while I do a little switch on my title. Luigi Mangione, press live. Hold up, press conference. While we go there, because I'm pulling up more information. Okay, so this guy has a YouTube channel and he's dropping part 2 of a video tomorrow. So when I was watching this, he literally had 2,000 subscribers and now he's at 23,000 subscribers. Can y'all believe that? Oh my god. Hold up, y'all. YouTube, I don't want to like, all right, let's do a little quick little hold up, let me make sure I get everything. Luigi YouTube channel and dropping more videos. He's dropping more videos. Like, he is somebody doing this for him? Because so I was at Mel's, shout out to Ichabel, and I was over there and I was like listening a little bit, and I had seen that he had like a whole YouTube channel, okay? And it's literally the thing that's trending right now. The man has 23,000 subs, okay? How is he dropping videos? Like, hold up. How is he able to drop videos? See if I can share everything. That's what I want to know. So I'm putting that on mute. I I would think so too. Hold up. Stop being so sensitive. Um, I would think so too. That maybe they're like pre-scheduled. Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's like a pre-recorded live. So it's kind of like, let me show you all what I'm talking about. All right. Now, this is the crazy part. I mean, something is still going on because, oh, I see it. JLR is airing it right now too. Hold up. Stand by for more feed. When is the press? What is going on? Everything is just so weird, y'all. I don't know. Like, perp walk. I'm looking for it, y'all. Luigi. This can't be right. Now, where is JLR streaming it from though? See, his froze too. So that tells me that somebody, they don't want it to air. Okay, hold up. But that's old. What is going on? You know what, Layla? That's what it looks like. It seems like a big, massive shutdown. It says the crew will be relocated. Yeah, but we should be able to see this live. Like, why is it so weird?
Today at around 9:14 a.m.
I mean, this is it, but this is not live.
Now's not a good time to talk. Well, there are people just coming in and out.
Stand by for more
building.
crew
What do you
relocation.
need?
Hold up. Wow. Okay. That's what they said, that it was going to be a press conference happening. You said crisis actor? Some don't sound right. But the way that they like shut down that channel, I think you're right. Oh, you know what? You might be right. Let me do that because that's kind of scary at this point. That is crazy, y'all. I'm updating my stuff now. Oh man. Perp walk. This is so weird. I've never seen anybody like go to this extent. And that YouTube channel literally grew. How like it's very weird. You said rabbit. Did you see the name is spelled incorrectly on the at for Luigi? No, Granny T, where did you see that? It switched without you refreshing the name. I've never seen, I mean, I've seen a YouTube channel be terminated before. I just didn't know that they would have done all that. That is so weird to me how that happened. Okay, hold up. Like somebody else was running that channel. Somebody let him know. So weird. Hold up. Is this it? Here it is. But this already aired. Okay, this can't be the perp walk, is it? Isn't this when they brought him in? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Unless we missed it. I don't think we did. This is when, yeah, this is when they brought him in. Hold up. See, everybody's outside waiting. Okay. Huh. Yo, this is him? He ain't smiling no more. It's on Fox. It's on Fox. Yeah, Granny T, the channel is terminated. The channel's gone. They terminated while we were here live talking about it. You think he wanted to get caught? The channel does not exist anymore. He terminated, or they terminated it.
Hey, he just walked in the courthouse.
This is when they had brought him in for the arraignment. This is not the perp walk, y'all.
Oh, okay. I just got the.
Okay, hold up.
Come break down.
So people said, well, they already had it. I don't think he's had it. Literally, I don't think he's had it. They're getting ready to do the presser. Yeah, let's not drop the channel name anymore, please and thank you. We don't want to get in trouble. I didn't know they were going to terminate the account that quickly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shown it. He's up to something. Oh, man. Relocating. And so far, this is, they took the video down. The Associated Press is the only one that's on. Perp walk, Luigi, how do you say his name? Mangione? Did we decide how we say his name? What is going on? Even it's like acting all weird too, y'all. This is so weird. I don't know if anybody else sees what I'm seeing. Mangi. How do you spell his name? Uh-oh. Did y'all hear the sound? No. That video's down. That video's down. So weird. We're pulling it. Thank you, Christina. That's CNN. That's weird. an hour ago. So he was using fake IDs. That's what it sounds like. Rosario Mark. Okay. Well, we know about Luigi. Here we
In the
go.
lower Manhattan with what is next for Luigi Mangione.
I'm going to keep looking.
What are you finding out, NJ?
All right, Liz, we are roughly 300 miles from Altoona, where Anthony Johnson is, and we'll deliver a report in the next hour. But yes, we are outside New York City Hall, where Mayor Adams and top police officials held a press conference to brief the media on the investigation and on the arrest. Let's be clear, Liz, there is still a lot about this case, still a lot about the arrest that we do not know. Investigators, as we reported last week, were far more concerned with making the apprehension, making the arrest, than they were with trying to pinpoint a motive. They were trying to track down the killer. That was their priority. The motive as to why somebody would want to kill Brian Thompson, that was secondary, they told me, to making the arrest. Why would he want to kill Brian Thompson? Well, the killer fired 3 shots and was on the run since Wednesday. Investigators revealed today they did not have a name until Mangione was arrested this morning. But they believed all along that they would eventually arrest him, mainly because they could track his movements into and out of the city, and most importantly, as Kimberly referenced, because they had that one picture of his face, which was the linchpin in this arrest. More from the commissioner on that in a moment.
Really?
But first, the next steps. So Mangione will likely be arraigned in Pennsylvania on a weapons charge, then extradited back here to New York City to face murder and other charges. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joe Kent.
You said House in Habit reporting. I've heard of House in Habit before. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. I think she's just an IG, right? Let me know if that is correct. Huh. That's interesting. See, that would be an interesting motive, right? Someone's using his name in his on custody. Didn't see the news today. They talked about it here in Greece. Okay. That's what I thought, Layla. So House and Habit said that hold up. That allegedly reporting his family may own a giant nursing facility heavily involved in the negative ways of health insurance. Well, I feel like we already know motive at the very least, but what I'm thinking is what he tried to do with the YouTube is release his manifesto, right? That's what he tried to do. That is crazy. And no word from the AP yet, but they got over 800 people there on their chat. No word yet. They did find him. I did this. This is the guy. Officially the guy. But no word yet. Luigi Mangione in custody. Okay, that was 4 hours ago. Arrested. So weird. And he was 26 years old, guys. What would, like, 26-year-old for him to have done all of this? You know what? I'm going to go to Facebook. I bet you things aren't as crazy over there. Let's go over there. It is weird. Luigi Mangione. Hold up, y'all. Look it. That's the picture from his Facebook, his social media profile. The person of interest in the United Health CEO, Brian Thompson killing has been identified as 26-year-old computer whiz. A computer whiz who graduated as a valedictorian from his Maryland prep school and received a master's in computer science from Ivy League UPenn. Luigi Mangione of Towson, Maryland, was carrying a weapon similar to the one used in the fatal shooting of Thompson when he was arrested. And this was in Pennsylvania. At this time, he is believed to be the person of interest. This is the picture that was on his YouTube. Because he had the Happy Meal. Did he know the McDonald's employee? Hey, Sylvia. Did he know the McDonald's employee? So that's crazy. And then there's more here. They got him without a shirt on these photos. Perp walk. Lord have mercy. There's other people that are watching. Everybody's watching to see if he's going to do his walk. See, look at this shit. Nada, nada, nada. That's not the perp walk. He was getting there. He was being arraigned, for those that are wondering. And the AP is still live. Let me see. With music. And there are people in the chat. Hold up. Luigi, make me a pizza. Oh my God. Let this political prisoner go. This is a witch hunt. At least let him make one trip to Largo before locking him up. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Here we go. Press conference time, y'all. Here we go. We stayed there. Did you, Sylvia? Thank you. I'll look it up. Don't mess it up. Inner City Press has some updates on Jay-Z. We'll look at that later on. We're waiting. Listen, we are waiting. We've been waiting for this press conference. Let's go. How can you judge someone by their picture? Who said he was gay? Jen, who said that? Not that I give a shit, honestly. This is a new press conference. This is a new press conference, Jane. I don't think you saw it. Unless you are this is a live press conference. You know, Guinevere, the problem that I see is this, honestly, okay? Yeah, I got screenshots of the stuff. Shout out to Smooth Steve. What was I gonna say? You were wondering if he was gay too, y'all. Joe and Steve, y'all are too funny. What was I gonna say? So Smooth Steve, you got to be a little chubby or what? Oh my God! Somebody at the McDonald's recognized him and called the local authorities. Hey, Daddy's baby girl, how are you, love? Seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no judgment at all. I don't care if he is or if he's not. Shout out to anybody. You said y'all are too much. Kim, tell them to behave. Everybody need to behave. There's a famous trumpet player, Chuck Mangione. Oh, yes, there is. There's a trumpet player by the name of Chuck Mangione. Are they related? That's the question. Oh, Guinevere, you said something and it made me think, and then I lost my train of thought. Thanks for covering this. Okay. This is my concern when you said this about the healthcare industry. You know what I think is going to happen? Nothing with the healthcare industry. Nothing is going to happen with the healthcare industry. Nothing. They're checking the mics. There is not going to be any change. They are going to chuck it up to, well, this was just a gunman, a one-off incident. Watch. Mark my word. They never do anything to help, in my opinion. Honestly. Oh, you're referring to copycats. I see. But yeah. This should be interesting, right? That's right, Steve. Shout out to you. Everybody's amazing. Thank you, Gina, for being here. Okay, here we go, guys. Y'all behave. Oh, Daddy's baby girl. Well, hope you get better. Shout out to you. Oh, I hope they get better footage than this. Hi, everybody. I bet we get almost no information out of them, just putting themselves on the back. Thank you. You're on your best behavior. All right, everybody. Wait, Steve, they have a stand-in director already? So, Rabbit, the UHC stand-in CEO made a statement. Trust me, there's no lesson learned or any efforts to try to understand why people would be upset. But you imagine, though, if this has something to do with nursing homes. AP, did you guys just go off? AP just went off. They're still live, so we'll give them a couple minutes. Wow. You said Zelensky is the stand-in CEO. Did Penguins talk about this? Got it. Well, now more standby, y'all. We get the elevator music that I'm about to mute because I'm not listening to the elevator music. I know, Kim, tell him, listen, get your shit straight, AP, Associated Press, News. I'm still tripping out on that channel. I'm not going to lie to you. How the hell did they terminate that channel? What about if that channel was supposed to be his manifesto? Lord have mercy. That could have been it. And then they just terminated it just like that. They could have done that. Said he is being hailed a hero, Rabbit. People are very angry with how poor our health care, oh, you went away, is, and their highway robbery costing lives. Yeah. I figured that they would be doing that. I know another standby. That is true, Gina. Broken healthcare doesn't excuse murder, in my opinion. I don't even know who the YouTube gods are. I mean, they must be like I don't know who they are sometimes. I really don't. He has a backup. He's a computer genius, supposedly. Well, I'm just wondering, he had to have known. If he's like a computer science major, yeah, he had to have known. He had to have known something. What this guy did is wrong, but if I had to watch a family member die because of insurance, yeah, that's it's like a double-edged sword. Here we go, y'all. It's up. No more elevator music. Hold up. Let's go. They should be starting now. Right. He worked for hospice at a point and is really interested in AI. That's right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Google YouTube gods. We got to be careful. Here we go. Now they're testing the cameras. We see it. They never send you notifications. You never receive them. They never sent them. Oh my gosh. Here we go. They're about to get started, maybe. I'm not sure. Really, Jordy T says, my doctor has been fighting for over a year to get me approved. My medication that cost me over $1,000 out of pocket a month. Now that my insurance won't cover it, I have to have it. Not saying it's right, but still, it sucks. Daddy's baby girl, you always get your notification? Jeez. I wish everybody got their notifications. Speaking of notifications, did you guys hit the like button? Please and thank you. Support the channel. I won't be mad if you support the channel by hitting the like button. Thank you. Appreciate it because it's absolutely free. It don't cost a thing. Rumble has a channel with his name, but it's filled with news. Wait, Gina. So he has a channel. The Mangione has a channel too, and Rumble. Huh. His eyebrows look different in every picture. His eyebrows are shape shifting. Oh my god! I was like, how do I have almost 99 likes and 300 people in the chat? Can y'all? A lot of people are not hitting the like. Okay, here we go. 0 subs on Rumble. Nope, the pressure. You might want to refresh. You're probably right. I might want to. Let me see. 150 likes and almost 300 people here. Jen, his eyebrows are shape shifting. You said, what is it? Like the Kohlberger eyebrows, this guy's eyebrows. I need to know what's up with the eyebrows. Is that like a feature that we need to pay attention to? Search for uses. Come on, people. I love how we're here on time and they're late. Like, hurry up. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Let me shut up now. Here we go. I know. Why are people so stingy with the likes? Thank you. Hey, B Tim. Hey, Beats and Tapes. Jane, they're on now. Okay. We waiting. It's a dominant trait. You mean the eyebrows? The shape-shifting eyebrows? You know, talk about how his eyebrows change every time. Well, they shapeshifters. Oh my gosh. They're still setting it up. Well, damn. Just hit the like, you won't self-destruct. Chico's like going off. They still setting up. I thought we were starting at what? Crazy. You said it's a lot of bushy eyebrow propaganda. Well, let me tell you, I like what's like bushy eyebrows. Are we gonna start like an anti-bushy eyebrow movement now, people? Check Discord. Okay, I'm checking Discord. Hold up, y'all. The Discorino. Let's check Discord. Hold up. Oh, what is this? Do we have the arrest complaint? Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Are they live too, Court TV? Hold up. Did the sound just go off? Oh, they're not live. I got it, Sylvia. But you know what I got here? Shout out to Beautiful Messy Ball. Because I think we just got the arrest complaint here. Let's look into that while we wait for these people to get started. These truckers. Hold up. Oh, snap. What is this? In addition to being okay, so the internet is pulling information on this guy, okay? In addition to being a country club heir, excuse me, Mangione was previously arrested in 2023, while the NYPD states today that Luigi Mangione did not have a criminal record in New York. It appears he was charged with trespassing, a petty misdemeanor in Hawaii. That same year and pleaded no contest. Okay. So this is not the criminal complaint. This is an old criminal complaint. Thank you, Beautiful Messy Ball, for this. So the guy does have a bit of a record for trespassing. Hey, Brianna, my love, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm just saying. Brianna, thank you so much for the 16 months. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you, love. Hope you're doing well. So he does have a criminal record, but it's a trespassing thing. Let me show you guys while we wait for these people to start. This is what was posted on XX. Okay. I mean, it's just, so I guess his family is very wealthy. They own a country club thingy. Mangione was previously arrested in 2023, while the NYPD states that he doesn't have a record. It appears that he had been charged with trespassing, a petty misdemeanor. How old was he when he was, doing this? Well, 2023, he was an adult. No arrest affidavit was available for the review or purchase that I saw, leaving questions about where he trespassed and what he was doing. It could be nothing, or it could be a hint at something more sinister connected to a larger scheme. Ooh, the internet people are not playing. The internet people are not playing. Okay, here we go. That's the document that we have so far. Well, was he trespassing in his own property? I don't know. 2023. That's what they said. I mean, it's a misdemeanor, not to That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's an extensive criminal record. If you call that, I mean, it's a record, but yeah, that's what we're going to say. Layla, somebody said that to me too, Layla. They don't believe it. He's the real guy. Layla, you're not the only one who said that. You didn't expect him to be a rich kid, right? I didn't expect, I don't know what to expect. I try not to, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Selfless Self says 30% denial rate. This company has killed countless from behind a desk with a pet. Doctors know these companies are the biggest hurdle to getting these patients the healthcare they need, not condoning. No, Selfless Self, but I'm kind of curious to know what your thoughts are. I don't think anything's going to change. Is it bad for me to say this? I don't think anything's going to change. Let's be real. What is going to change? They're going to chalk it up to him being, some psychotic guy who just went crazy, but what is going to change? Nothing. Liz Gale, I don't think he's the real guy either. I want to hear from his family. You are like the 10th person
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
who said this to me. I'm telling you.
Say and spell the names of the people who are going to be speaking.
Okay.
I have no clue who's going to be speaking or what they're going to say. No. I do not work here. Okay, who's going to be my friend and come stand up here?
I got you.
All right, let's go. Who's going to be speaking? What is going to change from this? They're just going to chuck it up to something else. Watch, guys, watch.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blair County. Courthouse. Audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. We're GMAT. We're looking at the guy, Luigi Mangione. They just caught him. Apparently he's the shooter. He was arraigned today, I think. That's what they said. And that's what we're looking at. We're waiting for this press conference. We've been waiting. Our healthcare system is horrendous. Absolutely. They need to fix the mics. But Liz said that Liz and a couple other people in the chat said they don't believe this is the right guy. Raise prices and more denial. Natalia says this guy is trolling. Who's trolling? What you mean, love? Apply for Medicaid. Well, even Medicaid is shitty, to be quite honest. It's just, y'all, healthcare is shitty in general. We need to do better. That's what I'm gonna say. We had a long conversation about that last time we were live. It takes months if you're lucky. You work for United Healthcare, worst company ever. Ingrid works for United. I have a lot of people in the chat, in the comments that said that they work for United too. I had United for 10 years. It sucks when it's great to have health insurance when there's nothing wrong with you, but then when you really need it, oh, it sucks. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You currently have it? Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I paid all the copays and, you know, the annuals and stuff like that. You get your little free annual, but health insurance is great until you need it, okay? When you really need it, it's crazy. Maybe do some research on it. I mean, listen, y'all do what you got to do. Always research your companies, but it's not just United, guys. It's every health insurance company. Every one of them. All of them.
Anybody miss the cell phone from upstairs?
Hold up. Let me see. He had a similar gun and a relevant manifesto. Okay. You know what I think was going to happen on YouTube? I think he was going to release his manifesto, or somebody started an account with his name and they took it down. Literally, we're live and they terminated that account while we were live. It's crazy. That's very true. By the way, well, Natalia, he literally went from, like, when I was watching it, when I went to go pick up my son, he had 2,000 subscribers. He went from 2,000 to 25,000 in less than 3 hours. Ooh. You know what, Night Charm? Look what Night Charm just said. Shout out to my Night Charm. So not even 24 hours after the first allegations against Jay-Z come out, they now all of a sudden have found the suspect. It's trying to divert attention. Yo, but Night Charm, people are saying that that's not the guy. People are saying different things. You know, while we wait, let's do a little Lord have mercy. Let's do a little poll. In your opinion, do they have the right guy? Go vote and hit that like button, please, and thank you. Support the channel. Thank you, y'all. Yes, Daisy girl. There was an investigation by the DOJ this year in February, and then there was a lawsuit too. So yeah, they were under investigation. My question is, do they have DNA evidence? I mean, that takes time for them to pull it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. Somebody got a beeper. Let's see. Can't we just say Diddy did this too and he's going down? Speaking of doctors, I don't have United anymore, but I do have to schedule a doctor's appointment. Jordy T, you're not funny. I don't know why you in my chat, girl. Just kidding, Jordy T. Shout out to Jordy T. You're funny. Just blame it. We're gonna blame this one on Jay-Z. Diddy's already got his plate full. Hold up. Oh shit. Wait. What is this? So YouTube deleted the channel. What is this? Okay, sorry. People are sending me some stuff. So apparently, YouTube put his channel back up? What?
You guys?
Hold up. You're what?
Oh, no.
Let's see this shit. You're kidding. No way. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm gonna need a link. I don't see it. What was the name of it? It was like, that's what they're saying. They're saying that YouTube, there were 2 channels. The older one was removed, says Christina. Okay. Make sure it's the right channel. I think it's sketchy. It's the second channel, but it's missing an N. It was like Pep and then Mangione or some shit like that. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. I had watched. See, I'll see if I can put it. Mangione. Here it is. Let me see. No, it's still down. It's still down. Yo, people need to be careful because they're uploading his videos from the terminal or the terminated channel. Hey, it's up. It's a second. This has to be a second one. It's up. Oh my God. I can't show it to you all. I'm going to take a screenshot. Hold up, y'all. Be careful uploading videos that from a terminated account that's called circumventing, and they will terminate your channel for that. So you gotta be careful. Don't be uploading videos like that because they will get you. Let me show you. I took a screenshot of it. Let's see, recent. This is it. This is the second one. Yeah, this is it. Wow. This one also started on December 9. And this one is misspelled. Hold up. This guy, I don't think it's him. I think it's somebody else that did this. To be quite honest, that's just my theory, though. Is this it right here? Let me show you guys. He intentionally misspelled this name on the second account. Is this it? Yep. Look at this. Crazy. Hold up. See right there, it says, look at how it's spelled. Pep, and then it's M-A, no N. Gioni. So it's Pep Matt Gioni. It was open on the 9th. Really? Yeah, be careful, y'all. Don't be dropping his name. Just, I don't know. Here we go. All right, let me lower myself so we can watch this together, y'all. Shout out to you guys. Uh-oh. Come on. So sensitive. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to stop with the pictures. Can we get started? Let's go. Different people have different ideas as to why they believe it's not him. I don't know what I believe yet. I mean, I haven't seen the evidence. They think that his eyebrows are shape shifting. I'm just joking. But I need these people to get started. You did? Okay, I'll check it out. I can't deal with the photo ops. Can we go? Oh my God. Who's got time for that? Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Whoa. Come on. Yes, for insider trade. You think it's the real guy? Well, they acting like they caught him. They're out here, and I'm like, no, if it wasn't for that McDonald's employee, you wouldn't have known shit. You wouldn't have known jack shit. Hey, Kenneth is like, after you, fine, sir. No, please, no, after you. No, please, after you. These photo ops. Can we get started? We've been waiting here. Come on. I can't deal with this. Y'all didn't find him. I got it. Thank you, Sylvia. Yo, but we talked about him. He had like a whole fake ID. Rosario Mark or Mark Rosario. Oh, this is the gun? Wow. Okay, here we go. It's getting serious, y'all.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Deputy Chief Derek Swope of the Altoona Police Department.
Let's go.
Today we're going to go through an incident that occurred in the city of Altoona. At approximately 9:14 a.m., Altoona police officers received a call of a suspicious male at a local restaurant. It was reported that the male matched the description of United Healthcare murderer in New York City. When officers arrived, they made contact with the male who had a face mask on. That male was asked to remove his face mask, and officers immediately recognized him as a suspect in the New York City shooting in recent days. That male was asked for a form of identification. He then provided a fake identification card out of New Jersey. After a brief investigation, it was determined that the ID provided was in fact a fake ID, and he was subsequently arrested for a forgery charge. Once he was taken into custody for that forgery charge, he was transported to the Altoona Police Department. Once at the Altoona Police Department, that male was searched instant to arrest. It was discovered that he had a United States passport that identified him as Luigi Mangione. From there, continued search of his property. A firearm was located, and a suppressor was also located. There were also other items of evidentiary value that were located that would assist in this investigation. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Governor Shapiro for some words.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Swope, and let me acknowledge and thank the law enforcement who I'm joined with today, beginning with Lieutenant Colonel Bivens of the Pennsylvania State Police. I want to thank Senior Special Supervisory Agent Zabo from the FBI. And acknowledge NYPD Commissioner Daughtry.
Oh my God.
Women and men of the NYPD who join us here today. District Attorney Weeks, who you will hear from shortly.
Let's go.
I just concluded a briefing with Mayor Adams and Commissioner Tisch from New York. I want to begin by thanking our fellow Pennsylvania resident who acted as a hero today.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania
take
resident
them.
saw something early this morning at McDonald's and said something to our local police. Our local police here in Altoona acted swiftly.
They need
I want to say a special
50,000.
thanks to Officer Tyler Fry of the Altoona Police Department. Officer Fry is about 6 months into his time serving his fellow people here in Pennsylvania, and he acted swiftly, he acted with smarts, and he acted with calm. You know, safety often turns on the strength of the relationship between the community and law enforcement. We have that strong relationship here in Altoona, and it was proven here today. I want to ask all of our fellow Pennsylvanians to demonstrate the same type of thoughtfulness and courage and smarts as the individual at McDonald's did this morning, and help law enforcement here in Pennsylvania as we continue with our investigation. You'll see photos of the suspect who was here. And you should know that this suspect traveled between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, making stops in between, obviously here in Altoona. I want to ask all of our fellow Pennsylvanians to help us with any tips that they might have by contacting us at 800-4PA-TIPS. Again, that number is 800-4PA-TIPS. The suspect was just arraigned here in the courthouse, and presumably New York will file charges very, very soon. That process will continue to play out, and justice will be delivered in this case. This case is hinged on attention. In fact, the attention in this case and the killing of Brian Thompson was helpful, no doubt, in allowing us to capture this killer, in alerting that individual at McDonald's this morning, and then having that individual contact the police. With some attention in this case, especially online.
Whoa.
Deeply
What's that?
as some have looked to celebrate instead of condemning this killer.
Whoa.
Brian Thompson was a father to two. He was a husband, and he was a friend to many. And yes, he was the CEO of a health insurance company. In America, we do not kill people in cold blood to resolve policy differences or express a viewpoint.
Oh,
I
shit.
understand people have real frustration with our healthcare system, and I have worked to address that throughout my career.
Who is he?
I
I'm
have
just joking.
no tolerance,
Oh,
nor
God.
should anyone, for one man using an illegal ghost gun to murder someone because he thinks his opinion matters most. In a civil society, we are all less safe when ideologues engage in vigilante justice. In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero. The real hero in this story is the person who called 911 at McDonald's this morning.
Oh, my God.
Real heroes every day in our society are the women and men who put on uniforms like these and go out in our communities to keep us safe. This killer is not a hero. He should not be hailed. Mr. Thompson, I understand, was laid to rest earlier today in Minnesota in a private setting. As the conversation continues about this case, let's be mindful not to dehumanize him and make him just an avatar of a system that is disliked by many.
Whoa.
As a father, as a husband, he did not deserve to die like this on a sidewalk in New York City. I again want to thank all law enforcement present here this evening. Law enforcement works best when it works together. In this case, we have the New York Police Department working together with the Altoona Police Department, working together with our Pennsylvania State Police and our partners at the federal level as well. everyone came together to solve this case and keep the public safe.
Okay.
I again want to ask my fellow Pennsylvanians, if you have any information regarding this suspect or his travels throughout Pennsylvania, please share those tips with us immediately. And with that, I want to thank District Attorney Weeks for his important work today and invite him to the microphone to say a few words.
I felt like we were just like put on timeout.
Good evening, everyone. I would echo the governor's sentiments. Law enforcement does work at its best when they work together. I'd also like to thank District Attorney Seidel. He and his staff came down from Manhattan District Attorney's office today in record time to assist us at the Altoona Police Department. And as the governor stated, the state police, the Altoona Police Department, the FBI, the New York City Police Department, Logan Township Police Department, the Blair County Sheriff's Department, and other agencies all work together today to do what needed to be done to seek justice. I not often brag about how the community in Blair County isn't afraid to say something, to report a crime, to contact local law enforcement. And I've often touted how they've made their community, whether it be Altoona or somewhere else, a safer place to live. And today I submit that a resident from Altoona and the Altoona Police Department helped make New York City a safer place to live and helped to kickstart the process to seek justice for a senseless killing. So again, I'd like to thank everybody, and it's my honor to introduce Deputy Commissioner Daugherty at this time.
Thank you, Mr. DA. On behalf of the New York City Mayor Eric Adams, my boss, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch, I want to extend once again your appreciation to the Altoona Police Department, to your leadership team, federal, state, local authorities, and especially to the customer at the McDonald's that seen something, said something, the McDonald's employee that called 911 and reported this individual inside the room.
They get their 50K. They get their 50K, right?
The men behind me, detectives. Some of these detectives that are standing behind me hadn't been home since Tuesday when this incident happened. They've been working this case tirelessly around the clock. And when they got that phone call, immediately they jumped in their car, the police car, and raced down here to go see if this was the individual they were looking for.
This happened Wednesday morning.
That's dedication. That's their commitment to bringing this individual to justice is just standing behind. And on behalf of the mayor and the police commissioner, they extend their thanks and appreciation to you as well. Here's a message to the criminal element that they want to commit a crime in New York City and cross state lines, county lines. The message is very clear. Police Commissioner Tisch's police department will find you and bring you to justice. Just look behind you. Thank you.
Oh man. Okay. Now he didn't really hide, I would say.
We'd be happy to try and take a few questions.
Governor, question, I guess maybe for the local law enforcement about the arrest specifically today. I don't know who that would be, but I guess I'm curious if we could hear a little bit more about the dynamics. If you could step to the podium, sir, we could hear a little bit more about the dynamics inside that McDonald's. I know there was some detail in the affidavit about what happened when the individual was asked if he'd been to New York. Could you speak a little bit to his demeanor and how that played out?
Sure. So it was a peaceful arrest, first and foremost. The officer quickly recognized the male as the suspect from the shooting. And within several seconds of the first contact, he had asked the suspect if he had been in New York City recently. I didn't have to say a lot after
I'm
that
here.
question.
I don't know what
to
happened.
show that, you know, he was very nervous at that point.
Was that the officer
That was weird.
who's new on the job, who was involved in that?
Yes, so Officer Fry's here to my left. Officer Fry can step this way a little bit. And then his partner that he was with, Officer Joe Detwell.
Can y'all hear it?
Do you, I mean, could you identify
No, they-
yourself and maybe describe that whole
I'm
interaction?
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Spell your name.
Yeah, Joel Fry, Tylerfry. So whenever we got on scene there, we were able to pretty much find where he was at in the restaurant.
He needs to speak on the mic.
As soon as we pulled that down, or we asked to pull it down, my partner and I recognized it immediately, just from what we saw in the media, photos, videos. We just didn't even think twice about it. We knew that was our guy, but he was very cooperative with us. Didn't really give us too many issues. Once we found out his identity, we took it from there.
How does it feel with 6 months on the job as a law enforcement officer to be part of, to make this arrest?
I can't say I was expecting it by any means, but it feels good to get a guy like that off the street.
All right.
It feels great.
So upon his arrest, has he made any statements since his arrest? Has he asked for a lawyer yet?
To my knowledge, he hasn't made any statements.
You guys are saying,
and where was he staying, and then was the gun on himself or was it in another car?
We are still investigating how long he's been in Altoona. There's still a lot of follow-up to do on this case. Again, the men and women behind me are assisting with that.
Can you
So
tell
we're
us?
still looking into it.
I'm going to ask Lieutenant Colonel Bivens of the Pennsylvania State Police to address the question you just raised.
So there are a lot of things that need to be followed up yet in this investigation. Certainly, there were a number of items that were found on his person, in his backpack, that have been inventoried. And we've begun to do an analysis of some of those. There were written documents. There are electronic devices that are in the process of being downloaded. Search warrants are obtained. And so over the next
It's weird.
hours and days, those efforts will continue. We're going to take a closer look at all of the information that we can glean from that regarding his activities up until and during the time of the homicide, his flight from New York. And we know that he has been in Pennsylvania, excuse me, for several days. And so part of that investigation will also focus on trying to retrace his steps. We've already identified businesses, for example, that he frequented in this area and activities that he engaged in. That led us to more evidence. And so all of that is becoming kind of a mountain of evidence that has to be analyzed and looked at. I'm confident we'll have a much better idea of his activities over the past number of days in New York and in Pennsylvania. Additionally, we're also trying to determine that we don't have another actor or an accomplice out there. So this information will all be used to help us prove or disprove whether that exists and whether there were any other intended targets. So a lot of questions that are out there that are unanswered yet, but we have a lot of information that we can examine that hopefully will give us some of those pieces of data that we need. You asked, or someone asked about the interview. He was initially cooperative. He is not now, and so he is arraigned and transported and will be securely housed pending the filing of additional charges in New York.
What the fuck? What was that?
We're not going to get into any more details at this time. We would like to hear from any Pennsylvanian, any Pittsburgher who had any sightings or any dealings with the individual. That's why I specifically asked for anyone with tips to share that.
But
Can you talk about the extradition to New York? How does that process work? I know that you have your case here, but what happens with the New York market?
And how long does it take?
Thank you.
So that answer depends. Once the charging documents are filed in the state of New York, we will file a fugitive justice complaint against the defendant. He'll be brought before a common pleas judge shortly thereafter. And the defendant will be presented with the option to waive his extradition or to contest his extradition. If he waives his extradition, we of course will make him available to the NYPD and the Manhattan District Attorney's Office as soon as, we're able to arrange his transportation there. If he contests it, that process typically takes between 30 and 45 days to do the requisite paperwork, but we do that all the time in our office, and that's kind of a normal procedure.
Hair.
On the matter of the backpack itself right now, the backpack itself, you had the one that was in New York. Do we know if that's the same one that he had the time of the shooting there, or is this backpack that he had here one that he may have acquired? And the findings inside, they're finding the silencer and cash, some foreign currency as well. Is that correct?
I'll defer to someone else. I'm not going to speculate on any of the interpretation of the evidence. I'm going to rely on the officers doing the investigation to complete that and reach their conclusion.
He's 26. Oh my God.
At this point, he is a suspect in the hit on the United Toledo. Can we call him a suspect at this point? Obviously, he's arrested on other.
Yes, as we confirmed at his preliminary arraignment, with the permission of District Attorney Seidel, we expect charges to be filed forthwith. And obviously, that I'm not going to speculate on that timing, but tonight or tomorrow or sometime in the very near future for homicide.
And sorry, sir, can I just ask, in terms of the officers investigating this case, can you say any more about a suspected possible motive?
So at this point, we're not going to comment on that. I mentioned that there is a lot of information to go through. Certainly everything has been or will be shared with NYPD, but there is other information that really doesn't even pertain to that investigation. It, again, focuses more on his activities here in Pennsylvania and other travels. So all of that hopefully will shine more light on it. There is some information that gives us some insight into his thinking, but again, all part of the ongoing investigation.
Can you say anything more about the document that was found, the handwritten document?
As far as the NYPD, we're not going to be commenting on the investigation steps here. In the next couple of days, there'll be immediate availability at One Police Plaza, and Commissioner Tisch will update. Commissioner Tisch and the Chief of Detectives, Joe Kinney, will update the media at One Police Plaza. But I will be happy to talk about that. The Commissioner Tisch and the New York City Mayor did FaceTime Officer Fry, and then thanked him for their service. So that was he got a pretty cool phone call from the mayor and our police commissioner.
Do we know how he got to Pennsylvania? Was it through aircraft, train, bus? How did he arrive in Pennsylvania?
Again, we do have a good idea of that, but all part of the ongoing investigation.
But just to clarify, Younger, you had suggested, I think I heard you, I want to make sure I heard it right, that he, I guess he took a bus from the terminal, the George Washington Bridge, to Philly, and then from there he was around the state and ended up here, or is that can you be any more specific about how you think this worked?
Well, again, I'll jump in. It's all part of the ongoing investigation. So yes, we do have a good idea how he got from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, but there are some gaps in time. And so before we start laying out a timeline of his travel, we really need to work through all of that. And so we know that at some point it is likely he was in a variety of locations across the state, to include Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and points in between.
And then Altoona, so Philadelphia, then Pittsburgh, and then he made his way back here.
Again, that will all be part of the,
I mean,
logically, he's caught here in Altoona, so logically he was in those locations first. But again, the timeline of all of that will be part of the ongoing.
So how did he get evade detection for several days? Obviously, he was caught at a McDonald's this morning. Guy's got to eat. For the past few days, he's been on the run for multiple days at this point. How did he manage to evade detection for so long?
So I think, again, as part of the ongoing investigation, when we determine where he's been, where he's stayed, those kinds of things, we may be able to answer some of those questions. But right now, I will tell you that based on everything that we have seen, he was very careful with trying to stay low profile, avoid cameras, not all that successfully in some cases, but that was certainly the effort he was making. He took steps to try and avoid detection with some of the electronic devices and things as well. So again, all part of the investigation, but clearly, somebody that was very security conscious and trying to avoid.
And to be clear, he has no criminal record, and this was a name that was not previously known to law enforcement.
I am not aware of a criminal history.
Could you speak to those tech evasion devices? It was mentioned in the hearing, and then the defendant said that those were waterproofing bags. Could you speak a little bit more to what was taken into evidence today?
No, not at this point. Again, I've spoken generally about what's there, but at this point, everything remains under investigation, and we'll have much more information, and New York will certainly have information for you in the future.
Can we just clarify, sir? Sorry, can we just clarify something?
Oh my God, this is so annoying. What did she even ask? This is so annoying.
We're still gonna canvass, we're still going to investigate. Like I said before, we're gonna provide an update in a couple of days by the police commissioner and the chief of detectives back at New York. I will say this though, if anybody out there that has any information that they think that will help this case, then please contact our tip line, which is 1-800-577-TIP. Remember, all calls are kept confidential.
And can we just
Just to
clarify something,
clarify,
sir? Can we just,
the
just clarify?
customer spoke with the employee called 911.
That is my understanding.
Was it a customer that recognized the suspect first, told an employee, and the employee rang the police? Is that correct?
Yes, my understanding, I was just confirming, but my understanding is the employee became suspicious, thought they recognized, and wanted someone to check it out.
Oh, because someone referred to a customer, but there was.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, that's it. The customer recognized, notified the employee, and wanted someone to check it out.
So it's a crime.
I'm not familiar with the address of that. It's in McDonald's.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill.
Again, we're not going to talk about what was found in the bag. We have accurately cataloged everything that was in there, and that would be a matter of.
DA Weeks, could you repeat what you said in court about that money?
Oh my
Just
God,
really
come on.
stand by all the comments I made at the preliminary arraignment, but I'm not going to comment anymore on the evidence at this time. My comments at preliminary arraignment were in support of my argument for bail. Thank you.
We probably have time for one or two more questions.
You being held at a county or state facility?
He will likely be taken to a state correctional institution later this year.
Can I just say specifically for Pennsylvania law enforcement, over the past few months, we've had the attempted assassination of former president, now president-elect. Now you've had this. What do you think about that?
Violence can never be used to address political differences or to address a substantive difference or to try and prove some ideological point. That is not what we do in a civilized society. That was true in Butler. It was true in New York City. And it's true anywhere. That is not how you make progress in this country.
Okay.
The person, the suspect here, who shot at that CEO and killed that CEO, he's a coward, not a hero. And we need to make sure that in this country, we get back to having a civil discourse about our differences.
Okay.
And that is an important lesson coming out of Pennsylvania, and it is one that I think the rest of the nation needs to hear as well. On a law enforcement side, I will tell you that I am incredibly proud of the Pennsylvania State Police and local police in Butler and here in Altoona, who responded in a way that kept others safe and saved other lives. That was true at the fairgrounds in Butler, and it was true here today in Altoona. Had that local Pennsylvanian not spoken up, had that wonderful police officer who's been on this job for 6 months not acted calmly and swiftly, God knows what could have happened. So I think the lessons coming out of Pennsylvania are that violence is not a way to answer questions and address problems, and that we have the gift of law enforcement here in this Commonwealth who care deeply about the safety and well-being of our fellow Pennsylvanians and our fellow Americans. I commend you.
Thank you all.
That was the last question, and that was a response. Okay, Dr. Phil. Yo, I was frustrated because I couldn't hear everything. They were speaking over each other. That thing was really loud, and then it blasted loud, so it blasted my ears too. And then I still couldn't even hear what was being said. I don't know what to make of that. That let me put this shit on mute. That could have been in an email. Y'all could have emailed this to me. I can't even give you a breakdown other than he was caught at a McDonald's. It was a customer who told an employee. They called, they called the officer that arrested him. Had been in the job for 6 months. The governor of Pennsylvania is happy and proud, and he's saluting everybody and their mother. They're not disclosing information about the manifesto or what was on him or in his person, so there was nothing really that we could assess from that. Yeah, what else? It was a whole lot of nothing. Literally could have been an email. As Cheap Met says. The governor gets the last word. I'm just sitting there, and the governor, violence. Yes, I agree, but I'm like, you're not listening, and you're also 35 layers removed from the people that impacts a lot of these decisions that are being made upon them. So sit your ass down with yourself over there. I don't know what else to say. That's what I'm gonna say about that. That was just too much. That was too much. Okay. Just I couldn't even I think I summarized the most of it, right? They can't give us any information. The lawyer there is going to file his paperwork to, the complaint in New York City. The lawyer with the 2 tones of beard color. Shout out to him. And no hair. So yeah, like he said he's gonna file his stuff, in a couple days. So we're gonna find out. Nothing has been released yet. That's it. This is the guy that they have. The officer's like, I don't know of any criminal history. That's what I got. That's it. Basically nothing. And I searched for you. I only heard like 5 to 10%. I'm frustrated too because I couldn't even hear anything that he was saying. It was just really hard. And they weren't speaking at the mic. So that made it even hard. That's it. That's all. Y'all. I mean, it's just kind of like screw everybody at this point. That's what they said. And as far as the other thing, I'm not messing with no terminated account. And it sounds like they terminated the account for impersonation. Okay. But you know what? People have said that it's not the guy. Well, I'm assuming, do they have like DNA stuff? He would have had to have left DNA on the gun, which is what I'm assuming that they found. I mean, thank you for saying. They talked about an extradition process because they're in Pennsylvania and the crime happened in New York, so they're gonna extradite him and figure out how to do that as well. And then that last question was really stupid. And they had a really good Christmas photo right there. Did y'all see that? They all got together. That photo op was insane. It said 45 minutes of a wait for all of this and nothing. Y'all, I have to let you guys go because I got to go tend to baby bunny. Okay. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments about what you think. Yes, he had thank you, Cam. See, you caught that too. He had weapons and a bunch of different IDs. That's what I'm going to say about that. Thank you. Okay. And there was also a coffee cup near the scene. They have DNA. Like, I'm like, this guy, and think about it, wasn't there a phone too? They have DNA. So I guess we'll see. If it's not the guy, then maybe they'll do like test DNA or something. I don't know. You guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. This was a crazy stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye, guys.